You know, it's been a long-time favourite for many people in the crossover market. On this edition of Test Drive, the 4th generation Ford Escape. The Escape gets a comprehensive makeover inside and out. It's considerably larger, which moves it from cosy to spacious, yet it's also lighter, which helps performance and economy. There's also a wider choice of engines, including a hybrid option. With the demise of its car portfolio, the Escape becomes the all-important gateway to the brand. Forget the EcoSport because it was old and antiquated when introduced. This means the Escape and its success is crucial to Ford's well-being. Now the cabin takes some big steps forward. Much nicer materials, much better comfort, and when you go with the titanium, you get a full suite of safety equipment. There are, however, two nits to pick. First of all, the head-up display is a chintzy piece of plastic that sticks up out of the dash. The bigger issue has to do with Apple CarPlay. Now, I like the fact that this car allows it to work, but you can't use CarPlay and the native navigation system. You have to choose one or the other. Why? The Titanium's 2-litre turbocharged 4 kicks out 250 horsepower and a meaty 280 pound-feet of torque at 3,000 RPM. It works with an 8-speed automatic transmission that drives all 4 wheels. The setup is fast. It runs to 100k in 7.1 seconds, and it does the more important 80 to 120 passing move in 4.6 seconds. As for fuel economy, a test average of 10.4 litres per 100 kilometres was better than expected given the urgency of the drive and the all-wheel drive system. Now there is a surprising amount of room in the Escape, especially when you put the seat all the way back. Lots of space for a pair of adults, just don't get caught in the middle. You'll also find more comfort because the seats now recline. Now when you move rearward, there is plenty of cargo space. 870 litres with the seats up and 1,850 when you fold them flat. Both of those numbers are very good. The Escape's all-wheel drive system comes with a new disconnect setup. By looking at everything from the windshield wipers, outside temperature, vehicle speed and available traction, the system disconnects the rear axle when all-wheel drive is not needed. Should the need arise, it reconnects the rear axle in just 10 milliseconds. As a result, the operation remains seamless across the operating range. The plus is the disconnect improves fuel economy without sacrificing the ability of the system when it's really needed. Now this Escape has got a number of different driving modes. There's Eco, Normal, Sport, Slippery, and one for deep snow and sand. What they do is alter the throttle, the shift points, and when you select Sport, the amount of weight in the steering. If you layer the different drive modes over the top of a good all-wheel drive system, this thing will get you where you want to go, regardless of weather condition. The latest Escape is some 90 kilograms lighter, and this in spite of the fact it's stronger and it has more sound-deadening materials. The reworked front strut and multi-link rear suspensions then do a good job of balancing divergent needs. The setup kept body roll flat through the pylons, yet proved to be comfortable when cruising the highway. And while the steering is a little light on feedback, it is crisp and responds quickly to input, which gives the Escape a rewardingly agile feel. It's good enough to challenge the best in the segment. Now the improvements to this 4th generation Escape really do take it to a whole new level. Much nicer power, I like the 4-wheel drive system, it's got a much nicer interior and it handles very nicely. All in all, it goes from being, well, kind of an also-ran to one of the top contenders.